Hello and welcome to Deck Builders Orlando, where we talk all things outdoor living. In today's episode from Tough Deck Builders Orlando, we are going to look at a question we hear all the time. Can you just build my new deck or structure on top of this old concrete slab? A lot of homes in Orlando have small patios or old concrete pads that are cracked, stained, or just not very useful. It is natural to wonder if you can turn what is already there into something better without tearing it out. The honest answer is, sometimes yes, sometimes no. Let us walk through how we figure that out. First, we have to understand the condition of the slab. Is it mostly level? Are there major cracks or areas that have dropped or lifted? Does water stand on it after a rain, or does it drain away? A solid, stable slab that slopes correctly away from the house gives us more options than one that is broken up or holding water against the foundation. If the slab is in decent shape, there are a few approaches. One is to keep it as a simple patio surface, maybe resurface it or cover it with pavers or another finish. Another approach is to build a low deck frame over the slab, using proper supports and spacers so the wood is not sitting directly on the concrete. That frame then carries deck boards, often composite, to create a more comfortable walking surface. When we build a low deck over a slab, ventilation and drainage become big concerns. Water still has to get out, and air needs to move under the framing so moisture does not stay trapped. That is why we plan gaps, use materials that can handle occasional dampness, and make sure the deck height works with door thresholds and steps. Composite decking from brands like Trex can work well in this kind of setup when the frame is designed for airflow and the board spacing is correct. There are times when building directly on the slab is not a good idea. If the concrete is badly cracked, moving, or sloping toward the house, it can create more problems than it solves. In those cases, we might cut out sections of the slab to pour proper footings, or remove all or part of it to rebuild with a better base. It is not always what homeowners want to hear, but it is often the right choice for long-term stability and drainage. Another factor is what you want to build. A light, low-platform deck is different from a tall deck, a heavy pergola, or a roofed structure. Those heavier builds usually need dedicated footings that reach the right depth and bear on undisturbed soil. Relying on an unknown or thin slab for that kind of load is risky. So how do you know what you have? Start by looking at the slab after a rain. Where does water sit? Mark any big cracks or lifted sections. Notice how high the slab is compared to your door thresholds and the rest of the yard. Take photos and notes. That information helps a contractor quickly see what they are working with. If you are thinking about building over an existing concrete slab and want a clear, practical opinion, you can reach our team at 407-219-9951 or visit toughdeckbuildersorlando.com. We can inspect the slab, explain your options in plain language, and help you decide whether to reuse it, modify it, or start fresh. Thanks for listening to Deck Builders Orlando. Making the right call on your concrete now can save you a lot of trouble with your future deck or patio.